So Blox Watch just released on Oblivious HD's channel. We now have 5 Last Guest movies. You'd say that this is like in Guest 666 or something because it was in the movie Blox Watch, but actually this Blox Watch is counted as a Last Guest movie, so we gotta get this ranking started. Now, I'm keeping up with my schedule for my videos, but I'm probably gonna have to, if I was gonna do this ranking in 3 days, I'd have to rewatch the movie, and I freaking loved it. But I'm probably gonna watch every Last Guest movie every month because I'm not gonna keep rewatching them. I don't feel like it, but let's get this started. Coming in last place is The Last Guest 2. Okay. People love this movie, and I do too. I love all these movies, but this one is about a bacon hair who just wants to be, like, who thinks that, guess his dad wants him to believe that a guest killed his mom, and to believe it or not, at the ending, basically he was the one who killed their mom because he wanted to train his son and let him be a bacon soldier. To believe it or not, he trained all of this because he thought that he would have to be a bacon soldier to get revenge for his mom. But instead, he doesn't have to be one because he figured out that his dad done all this. This story plot makes good sense. But it isn't the best story we've had out of the Last Guest series. So it comes in last place for me. Let's get to our fourth place. Let's get to our fourth place. Coming in number 4 is going to be The Last Guest 3. Okay, this story takes place after The Last Guest wakes up from The Last Guest 2. And really, this works for me, but what they're trying to do is getting to the stage to defeat the bacon soldier, basically the boss. And when we figure out that Rose was the villain, it was really, like, sadly sad. But what they done here was way outrageously awesome because fighting to get into the big arena. But instead, Rose, that's when they were going to tell him that Rose has been telling them the plan so her mom doesn't get killed. She didn't have a choice. We don't know what to say about it. Well, I don't. I haven't watched The Last Guest since, like, last month. So, yeah. But like I was saying, really, I loved this movie. Even though it just wants them to get into the arena and figure out that Rose done it and thinking that Rose is nice and stuff. So, maybe this is a tie for last place with The Last Guest 2, but instead it comes in number 4 place. Our number 3rd place is actually going to be the one that started it all, The Last Guest. Okay, so when I first watched this movie, I said, am I gonna like this series? When I rewatched it, I started watching every Last Guest movie because I had to rewatch it to see, like, The Last Guest 2 because I wanted to see if that'd be better, but it wasn't. And, but I loved it, and this movie is awesome with, what it does and stuff, and, him having to go to the army to protect his family, and his first family died, and he starts a new family trying to protect them. He has to go into the army to protect his own family. But when they faked it and thought that he died, that was the part that got me cried up on the first and second time. Now, of course, when you watch The Last Guest 2, you figure out that he really didn't die at the end, and they made you believe it. But we thought that we thought that basically Oblivious died. And, really, it's super sad. But in here, it's my number 3rd place. I put it in my number 1 place if these 2 movies aren't better. I mean, you gotta agree with me, guys. Hey, guys, spoiler alert, if you guys have not seen these next 2 movies, they are still both new. They aren't, like, one of these 2 are not, like, new, but one of these 2 are very new, so yeah. If you guys have not seen The Last Guest series or the Blox Watch, you can go check it out on Oblivious HD. He makes some really good movies. And let's continue this. Our runner-up for today is Bloxwatch. Now, this movie is so good with figuring out at the beginning after a guy goes missing from his, thing where he goes dark and he can't see nobody and he disappears, and figuring out that Bloxwatch is there and he takes his power because Bloxwatch wants that power. And this story makes really good sense, more than the other Last Guess movies. But, really, actually, the story doesn't make very much sense, but I fell in love with it because this actually is with Guess 666, and basically Bloxwatch might be Guess 666. I don't know. I've never watched Guess 666. I'm gonna have to watch it after this and maybe rank all 3 Guess 666 movies sometime, but I don't know. Now let me continue, and add Bloxwatch in there because this is basically a Guess 666 movie too. And, really, I love how we get to take place after the Last Guess 4 and meet up with Last Guess's daughter, date. Well, that's the wife's name. Figuring out that she has the power because her Last Guess gave her a crystal that made her get Bloxwatch's pink power, makes it unbelievable. And at the ending, when we figure out that Bloxwatch was actually that kid at the beginning, and he's going for Last Guess's daughter, I'm excited for the next part because I hope it better be good. Our number 1 for today is The Last Guess 4. Now, this movie's so good, and I think that it's better than Bloxwatch somehow. And it's really perfect with what it does, and I'm really in love with this movie. And The Last Guess 4 we're taking place right after The Last Guess 3, and we're basically talking with Rose and stuff, and then The Last Guess and them get out of the cage by the doctor, and they go and fight, have this big war, getting a big army done, and starting that big war. Watching Rose get shot made me emotional and stuff, and this whole movie's so good. I gotta be honest, this Great War is the best war I've ever seen in a Roblox movie, guys. So if we're doing the top 10 movies, all 5 Last Guess movies would be in there because they're so good. So yeah, guys, come back tomorrow to see every Guess 66 movies ranked. That's all 4, counting Bloxwatch. Thank you for watching this not movie. And guys, go check out Oblivious HD's channel to see Bloxwatch, Last Guess 1, 2, 3, and 4. They're great movies. And everybody, should I see you in the next video? I should indeed. Bye.